Hi, I'm Rick Friedman, and we're here at Unique Photo today to do some lighting demonstrations. Helping me out is model Megan Hayden. And for lighting today, we're going to be using the new Nissin 700A strobes and the Air 1 transmitters. For light modifiers, we're going to be using some Rogue XL Flashbenders and some Rogue grids. Let's go make some photographs.
All right.
So we're going to start out now with a fairly simple lighting setup. We're going to start out with one of the Nissin Flashes and a Rogue XL Flashbender as our main light. This is giving us a portable 1-foot square softbox. For the hairline light, we're going to bring in another one of the Nissin Flashes and we're going to add a Rogue grid. So when we're using the bigger light, we're spreading light out to soften it. When we're using the grid, we're concentrating the light. So let's go ahead and run through a couple of quick lighting setups. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this in as our main light. And Megan, if you'd kind of come right into the center, right about there, that's just perfect. And we're going to take this main light and we're going to put it off at about a 45-degree angle. Just a tiny bit up. We're going to have Megan place slightly towards the light. For the backlight, okay, we're going to bring it around to the other side to start, and we're going to create a hairline light. So we'll just sneak right around back here. And Megan, if you would face sort of just a little bit. And I always notice that when you're going to set the hairline lights, that for some reason the model always turns just like that to see what you're doing. And they don't have any hair to aim at. So what we've got to do is I've got to aim this at Megan's hair. So I'm going to bend it just a little bit. I'm going to bring this up just a tiny bit higher. And just about like that. So because I'm working with the Air 1 transmitter, this is actually TTL. So although I have a light meter in my bag, in this particular case, I don't even need to take it out. So let's just see. When I shoot my portraits, I tend to like to shoot them at around f4. I don't want a lot of depth of field, but I like enough depth of field so that when the eye that's nearest the camera is in focus, that the nose is not out of focus. Yes, this would be the eye nearest the camera. So let's just see what we get. Here we go. Pardon me for turning my back to the camera. And if you would, make me look good. Okay, and this is what we've got. And let me just show Megan. I always like to show my subjects what we're doing. That gives them an idea of how they might want to improve the photograph. You know, because I always feel that this creating the photograph is a team effort. I mean, I can't make the picture without you.
I can't make it without you.
See, that's why it's a team effort. So let's go ahead and make the picture. Here we go. Let's try a couple more. And that's really nice. There. Oh, and that's looking great. So focus on the near eye. And let's do one or two more in this situation. Then we're going to move our hairline light around. Okay, and play right to the camera. Brilliant. I like that. Isn't that a beautiful smile? That's fantastic. Wonderful. So we've got a nice hairline light, but I'm going to bring it up a little higher. At this point, the hairline light is right here, and I'm going to bring it up here.
Whether that's to class.
And here we go.
Or fixing dinner. Or making love. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Go listen to me.
And now our hairline light is up a little bit higher, as we can see. So what we're going to do now, let's bring some nice highlights all around Megan's hair. Just like that, exactly. That's exactly what we're going to do. Do that again. It's like throwing the light. Now all I have to do is add the light into the photograph. So I'm going to lower this down just a little bit, and I'm going to put it directly behind Megan. So we're going to make sure we've got it angled. And when you're doing this, the idea is to get the light just below the height of the model's head. So I kind of come over here, and I think we need to go up just a little bit higher on this. There we go. All right, so let's see what we're going to get in this. Now, we've totally different hairline light. And we have a totally different feel to the photograph. So let's do one or two more of these. Play a little bit more to this light. We're going to bring this around just a tiny bit. Wonderful. Here we go. Fantastic. And that's looking great. Now we've got our light coming from one side, so maybe we want to fill it in a little bit. So when we go to fill it in, what we want to do is we're just going to put a reflector here. So I just happen to have a reflector set up here. We're going to bring a reflector in to fill in a little bit. It's going to pick up some of this light and kick it right back. So we're going to come and let's just go ahead and try this. And it's looking way more better, as we would say in Boston. So let's try a couple more of these and play around with it. And then we're going to try a couple of other really cool tricks.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you have to think about what color hair you want. So she's going to tell us what color hair she's always wanted. We're going to do that to her. I mean, for her, excuse me. Here we go. Let's see what we're going to get. Fantastic. Beautiful. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to add a little color into this picture right now. What color hair have you always wanted?
Let's go with purple.
Purple. See how she looks with purple hair. So how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to add a gel. I just happen to have a little collection of Rogue gels in my hand. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this out of the way to start, and then I'm going to come over here and grab my backlight. And I'm going to pop the grid off of it. And I'm going to pop this little grid out of it. And then I'm going to open my lighting kit up, my gel kit. I'm going to take out a purple gel. So we'll put this away. And we're going to drop this purple gel in here. And these are pre-cut. They just drop right in. Put my grid back. And put it all back together. And let's see what we're going to get. Put that together there. And I use these grids all the time. I not only use them in fashion type shoots, but I shoot a lot of science as well. And I use them to isolate light in a lot of my science portraits. But we're not going to do science. We're just going to do fashion.
No experiments today.
Okay, well, I don't know. All right, so we're going to put that right there, and let's see if we can get some purple hair. Are you ready to be purple?
Oh, I am ready.
Let's see. Here we go.
I'm laughing.
Oh my God, she's got purple hair.
Ooh!
Let's do one or two more. Let's do a little more purple here. So we've completely changed the dynamics of our photograph by doing nothing but dropping a small purple gel in there. So let's do one or two more of these, and then we're going to continue showing you some interesting lighting setups. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, purple-haired one. Yeah, that's nice. Let's do a couple more. There we go. And let's just play right to the look camera. Brilliant. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to spread this light out just a tad more, and all I'm going to do is pull it back a little bit. Because we're kind of running out of places to pull it back. And maybe I'll just add just a little more power to it. When you're playing with colors, something to keep in mind, if you want your colors more intense, underexpose them. That's going to make them more intense until you get to the point where there's no color left. It's kind of like photographing a sky. You want your sky bluer, underexpose it. So let's go ahead. Oh, purple head. And a bit more. That's fantastic. And we've got purple hair. So I'm just going to bring my light around just a little bit. I'm getting a little shadow there. I think you're doing perfectly right there. Last one of these, I'm going to change it up again. That's nice. By the way, never believe a photographer who says just one more.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
Yeah. Just two more. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to change things up quite a bit now. So we've been using this as our main light. What we're going to do now is we're going to add in a grid. And we're going to actually use that as a backlight. We've taken those Rogue XL grids and now moved them out to our backlights. We've got one on either side, and the light that we were using as our backlight before, which was our Rogue grid, we've now put that on a boom in front, put some diffusion material in front of it, and now we've got a totally different look. Still firing it all with 3 Nissin 700As. So let's make a couple of frames and have a look at what this is looking like. And what you're seeing now is a totally different photograph than we had a couple of minutes ago. So we've just taken the main light and just hung it on this small boom, which was actually designed to hold reflectors, but we use it as a little inexpensive boom. So let's make a couple more shots, then we're going to add one more thing into this setup. Okay, so we've made some interesting light here today. And before we move on, we're going to create something even a little more interesting. We're going to take this plain gray background that we've been working with, and we're going to add some pattern and texture to it and add some color to it. Well, how are we going to do this? We're going to start out using some Roscoe's Cinefoil. We're going to cut a pattern out of it like this, and we're going to use that and project it on it. And for the color, we're going to take some color gels out of the lighting kit, and we're literally going to tape them right over the pattern, put a speedlight behind it, and project it onto the background. So let's go make some more interesting light. Beautiful. Play with it some more. Okay, I'm going to show you. So this is what we've got.
Look at those rainbows.
Okay. Thanks for joining us today. If you want to learn more about these techniques in lighting, come join us here at Unique Photo for one of our upcoming location lighting workshops. You can follow me at rickfriedman.com or on Facebook and Instagram at Rick Friedman Pics. Look forward to seeing you soon.